Right? What do you got in your cookie ring? I have a horn.
I wanted to get a horn. I haven't done it. Trust me, I want to. You know how they're looking for a horn.
Hey. It's a horn. This is so love.
This is so love. This is so dance. Everybody turn up. Dance to. Everybody turn up. South side, put your hands up. North side, put your hands up. East side, put your hands up. West side, put your hands up. I step out, we having some fun. Pull up in front of the club. Promoters are showing me love. Patron with some ice in my cup. I'm drinking and buzzing it, baby. I know that you loving me, baby. You touching and rubbing me, baby. You putting it down for the ladies. I'm putting it down for the G's. Got her buzzing like a bee. Baby just dance to the beat. She got one hand on her knees. Put on for the west side. Sewed up like a necktie. They know I'm the best I. Stick out like a cacti. I give them something they could dance to. Make it stand up like a statue. I'ma show you what I can do. I'm built to last like some canned foods. Ayy, yeah. I'm getting cash like a man do. I got no money to lend you. Get me so sharp like a pencil.
Rowdoggs Entertainment.
Rowdoggs Entertainment. Round.
Rowdoggs Entertainment. Rowdoggs Entertainment.
Rowdoggs Entertainment.
Rowdoggs Entertainment.
No, I won't. No, I won't. Just that.
What? I'm not like
If you're fine, I will. But like, I usually do post it. But if you don't want me to, I won't. Yes, I have no problem.
What's up, Alex?
I know you're just messing around.
No, I don't mind. That's like the for me. That's what I started doing in my TikTok. Like on my sex humor. Like I don't know why naturally I do it.
1 minute. Yo, man. Yes, sir. Welcome everybody to Rowdoggs TV, man. It's your boy OG Ron, Mr. Everywhere, and this is episode 18. You know what I mean? With my co-host to the left.
What's happening is your player partner Big Fade. I know Big Dazer in the building, but you know we still keep it popping. What's going on, playing to the left?
Glitter Factory Rowdoggs. Let's get this rolling.
Right. I'm
Oh,
tripping.
hey,
I
that's
think you're already too high.
Right, I think
I
so.
don't know. He is too high. Look, you said this was crucial. Look at where his is at. Where's your mouth at? Your mouth needs to connect.
He was sitting on it. That's why. Hey, man, can we get a round of applause for our special guest? Man, we got the one and only Mz.Lala in the building.
Hey, thank you, guys.
Thank you so much for coming out, man.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you, man.
Rowdoggs TV. Yes.
So, first of all, you just had a premiere or like a song release, a red carpet. Talk about it. Tell the whole world a little bit about that.
Oh my God, it was incredible. I'm still like in that high.
Yes.
You know, having like an amazing show because I'm not just like an artist that comes out and like sings. Like I have a show, a performance, dancers, graphics, poppers, fire, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
La, fire.
There's
fire in my show.
Oh, so hello.
Yes. Right.
Yeah, so
I'll be like Michael Jackson, burn your scalp off.
No, I love my hair. Yeah, so it was my single release party, red carpet to a new single, Chambalera.
All right.
Yeah.
You know what? What is a chambalera?
For people that don't understand.
I'm still kind of like, hold on. I got probably three different things that I think.
Okay, tell me what you think. I want to hear.
I want to hear.
Go for it. You gotta
I think it's somebody that loves to parlay.
Okay,
You know what I'm talking
okay. No, you're a little far. What's the other one? The
the boss. Like, you better get out of my way because if not, you up.
Okay, and then what's the third one?
I can't say that one.
I don't know, but Alex said that's my lady. She just don't know it though.
Hey, Alex, man, hey, Alex, that's your girl.
Yeah. So what is it? What's the meaning?
So chambalera, we made up the word. The word does not exist. The real.
It sounded like a.
It sounded like a word to me.
Oh shit.
That's why he wants to know. He's like, what is
Right, that's
that?
why I asked.
How have I not heard this word? Because they made it up.
So the real word is chambeadora.
Okay.
In chambeadora, chamba in
It's
Spanish
It's
means work. So someone that works for their
Workaholic.
own. Like someone that works for their own, a hustler. Yes.
Super hustler.
Yes.
That's
so,
why you on Rowdoggs
there
TV.
we go. So Chambalera's a female hustler. That's
Hey,
what it
hey,
is.
Okay.
That's
I
dope.
like myself.
That's
I
right.
didn't know.
Shout out to all the chambaleros out there.
She said
Hey.
chambalera, not huevonero.
I'm
playing.
Sorry, that's me. That's me. I'm lazy.
I'm playing, man. So tell me how that song came about, man. How did you come about that? How did you record it? Is there a video out to this?
Oh my God. So let's start from your first question. How did it come about? So I don't know if you guys know Marvelous Marvin. He's been in this game as well, like promotions and doing events and working with Machete Music way back in the days and like all this.
Nice.
So I've known this guy for like 15 years. He saw me in an interview. He thought I was my little sister because, you know, I'm so good. Hello. No, I'm kidding. And he reached out to me. So he's the one that took me to Cricket. You guys know Cricket Productions?
Tight. No, I thought it was gonna be the phone. Cricket. No, I'm like,
That
damn.
company, huh?
You sponsored by Cricket too? Fuck it. I'll take Metro piece of shit anytime.
You know what's funny? I actually did come out in a Cricket commercial.
Oh, I told you.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, so he took me to Cricket, who's a
Hertz
music
Media.
producer. A lot of people recognize him for like Awkward Music. Remember Awkward? That
Oh,
group?
fuck yeah.
Yeah, all the production was Cricket.
Oh, it's over. That's master classics.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he took me to him, and then I got the beat. Before you knew it, that same night I dropped the first verse. The next morning I wake up, dropped the second verse.
Wow.
Later that day, Cricket was like, "Hey, you haven't finished the song." Dropped the third verse. It
Damn.
was a
They,
wrap,
they
homie.
pushed your ass, man. That's dope,
Seems to
man.
be a theme with the women. We got this, and then I killed it, and it was done, and I nailed it. Like I just kept working till it was done. Like,
Yeah, we
Yes,
went.
yes, get it
I'm
while
not
you feel
lying.
it.
We
Grind
went
it.
to-
Prime time.
Yes.
We went to the studio, and I'm not lying, just because there was a lot of talking and messing around too as well.
Yes.
But like, I dropped the song like within 2-3 hours. Like it was done.
Nice.
Like it was good. And
You
done,
just had it inside you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something that I really like wrote from my heart. I mean, it just represents who I am. An immigrant from Guadalajara, Jalisco. You know,
Eso.
yeah,
Blessings.
representing.
Blessings.
My pops and my we pop from
My
Guadalajara.
Mexican chambaleras as well, right?
Nice.
All Latinas, of course, but yeah, and just coming out here to the United States, you know, living the struggle that my parents had to go through, you know, like to survive, living in garages, you know. Oh, I cry so deep.
Oh no, that's real. We want. Hey, that's what. That's.
So,
right.
But you know what? See, when you come from there, when you make it out, it's like
You're unstoppable. You're unstoppable.
Yeah.
You know, hey, I want to go back to that exact thing. That's what I want to hear. We want to hear
was ready to go into
the
it,
things
too.
that the artists go through. First off, shout out to everybody on YouTube, Dog TV, Roof Lopez, Eastside, Hertz Media, everybody in tuning in on our Instagram live. Thank you guys. Make sure you guys follow Mz.Lala, hardworking individual. So we want to know exactly your struggle, what you went through, because of that is what you're doing now, man. So
Amen.
speak about it, man.
Shout out to mom and pops.
People think that this music industry is easy. Tell us about it, man.
Well, first time I want to clarify my tears. My tears are just like pride and joy.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
for sure.
But
That's what it is.
every time I think about it or I talk about it, I really take myself back to those moments of like, you know, growing up so poor, you know, like my parents really not being there. They were there physically, you know, my dad left when I was 12 or whatnot, but my mom never really being there for me emotionally.
It's hard because I guess, you know what I mean, well, I don't know. I mean, as a parent, you want to be there, but you don't know how to approach.
Exactly.
So that's probably what happened.
There's no template to parenting.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, there's not.
No, there isn't.
Exactly. And then being the oldest of 3 girls, you know, and then like just seeing, like recognizing that you live in poverty and you don't have what you want and there's a better life out there. So to me, since I was little, I wanted to make money. I'm not lying to you guys, growing up in East LA. The parade, East Lo's in the
all
house.
my East Los people.
Yes, you already
So
know.
where everything you thought of it started with, I'm gonna make money so I can do this. I'm gonna do something so I can get
I'm
this.
gonna.
Like, you know, it wasn't like to do this. It was like, I gotta make money. So when I was like 8 years old, 9 years old, there was a parade I used to go through, not through our house, but the main street on First Street. So I remember, how did I get this idea? How? I don't know. My heart. I went to go jack the little market cart from Rancho Market across the street from
We're not
us.
gonna say Jack. She borrowed it.
Okay,
all right?
borrowed it, you know.
Borrowed it.
You see this little I was like 8, 9 years old, pushing this cart to my house. I got the hielera. What do you call the hielera? The cooler.
Yeah.
I made some tortas. I put some sodas. I went to stand in the corner to like slang these during the parade. No help, no parents. I didn't ask for permission. I just did it. You know, and then I just always been on my hustle, like figuring how to buy candy and selling it in middle school, and then just like always making money.
You the reason why I have cavities. You the reason why my lunch money never made it to lunch. You are the reason all the gummy worms and all this shit.
So I just always been on my grind since I was a little girl. I mean, I had to get through. And then at 14, I get a real job at a restaurant as like a little waitress.
Man.
Yep.
All right.
She said as a little waitress.
As a little people. Just a little waitress.
You live and you learn. You definitely do live and you learn, man.
Amen.
You definitely live and you learn.
Thank you guys for tuning in, man.
Level up.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
keep talking.
This little 14-year-old girl, me, working Saturdays, 12-hour shifts at this restaurant.
14.
Saturdays and Sundays, 14 years old, working 24 hours in a 2-day period.
Yep. Getting
Tell
paid.
me that ain't crazy, making $8 an hour.
Damn.
Like, I was on my grind. Like, I don't know. That was just always been me, like, figuring out life. And, I mean, thanks to all that, I bought my first house at 23 years old.
Nice.
And I just always been, I had a boutique already. I had a nail spa. I used to have a hookah lounge. Like, I'm all about, like, figuring it out. Like, how do we make money when we do it? Just do it,
Yeah.
you know?
Yep.
Hustler mentality right there.
Hey, you got it embedded in you, man.
50 Cent right here. Believe that.
Now, how did the music come about though? Like, how did you start recording? Tell me a little bit of the history of your music. You know.
So I used to have a boutique, and like I would get bored, and I had a lot of people already like making music. So they kind of showed me like the basics of how to like write a verse and a hook. So I bought my own little Cubase, interface, the Cubase for the computer, and I would record.
Cubase?
Yeah,
that's what I still work on till this day. I still work on Cubase.
No, you don't. For real.
I mastered Cubase because of DJ Quick. Yeah.
Damn. So I just learned how to kind of like drop things myself and like with my own mic, my own stuff. And then my friend would kind of help me. He'll take me to his friend to like mix and master. And like I wrote like 10 songs or so, and I had a few performances. Like this is like 13 years ago.
Wow.
But I didn't have the team. I didn't have the swag, the artist development. So I kind of just let it go.
Right.
And then it just came back into my life again.
How long ago was that?
Yeah.
Last year in September.
All right. So what made you get back in that mode? What was it?
She became single again.
It was not me. It was not me. I was gonna focus on my YouTube channel and the children's poetry book that I wrote for like inspiration and all that. Like,
What are you talking to me? What do you mean? You wrote a book? So why ain't you talking about it Rowdoggs TV?
Finally, now the homie can finally read. It's like we've been trying to teach him.
But no, I mean I can't read it. But you got an audio? I'll play it.
I do. Actually, you know what? Even better. I have it in video.
There it is.
So like I'll read to your kids and they can read along if they want. Oh.
There it is. That's what I'm saying. Like you learn how to read.
Yeah. So basically, it was like the inspiration of not having my parents there. So like you said, there is no classes for parents how to be. So like I wrote this book. It's like you don't need to know how to be a parent. Just read one poem a day, and it just talks about like self-love and positivity and forgiveness, just values, that all kids need.
That's dope. You should still keep tapping into that, man. You should keep tapping into that.
It's kind of like a
put it out.
lullaby, but then you're actually showing them life.
Did you know that's a title?
What?
Lullabies, children's lullabies, poetry,
There you
or
go.
the song.
Only children will know. That's what he knows.
It really happens. We don't know.
No, face telepathic. That fool knows everything.
Yeah. People say that about me.
Yeah.
No, I mean.
Chicana Ross.
That's amazing you said that, but.
No, but that's a good thing though.
Yeah.
That's a good thing because really, like, parents, especially when you're a first timer, like, you don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
So, but you're giving them a little guide, like, you know what, just read this to them, you know what I mean? You're going to be good both ways, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're going to be good as children, and you're going to be good as, they're going to pass out, and you can do whatever you want right after that.
And it's in English and Spanish. Children's Lullabies, Poemas para el Alma, and it's on Amazon already. Hardcover, paperback, and Kindle version.
I'm over here talking about follow through. Like, what the fuck is that on Amazon? It's already out there. Okay. Finally.
Yeah, it's been out there.
Make sure y'all go support that.
Faye's gonna go get that ASAP.
Man, I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah, go get it. Read it to your kids.
So you had like a 13-year gap of where you were doing your stuff, and then now you're doing it again.
Yeah.
Did you have like a main profession you did in between that, or just the different hustles and
you don't want to know?
In between?
What does Lala do in between? You know.
Really weird. Says you don't want to know.
We want to know.
So surprised.
It doesn't say anything else.
No, a lot of people didn't know I ran hospitals.
Know.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. That's what we want to get about you. We
Yeah.
want to find out the nitty gritty, that dirty hurdy. You know what I'm saying? that nobody knows.
We forgot to ask her. Is there anything we can't ask you before the show?
We did.
You could ask me everything.
There it is. Oh,
Okay.
everybody, make sure you put your kids to sleep. It's about to go down and roll off TV right now.
Yeah. Okay. So
And I'm not a financial advisor.
I did do a little bit of like acting and YouTube and all that, but my main profession, I became a math teacher. Okay. So for 14 years, I taught math, middle school and high school.
I'm not good at
School
math
and
either.
high
I mean, I'm just saying, I can read it. I'm not good
What's
at
the square
math.
root of 81? You got this.
A lot. Numbers.
9.
Yeah.
9.
Oh.
I see. You didn't hear me? All right, good guys. You guys are smart.
I'm about to get there.
He said a lot.
I was just letting him try and answer them.
It's all, that's dope because a lot of people don't understand that it takes a lot of hustle and investments into this music. The industry is not what it used to be.
So
You know.
how did this switch though from a teacher to?
Was it because of COVID? Like, is that what kind of triggered it, or no? That was just the timing.
So I was really gonna already kind of get off teaching to focus on my book and on my YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And through this year that I took a sub leave, what's called sub leave, because I'm still technically a teacher and I'm still hired through,
Yes.
you know, they kept asking me, you don't want to do music? I'm like, no, I gotta focus, my YouTube and my book. You don't want to do music? No, I gotta focus, YouTube and my book. And on the third one, I was like, you know what, let me give it a try. So I have a 6-hour meeting. The next day, I'm signing a contract. They have my first beat. They write my first song, and we record it on the spot. And like my first single was made.
You don't have a choice. You're doing music.
You're
doing music.
Bango,
Right,
I do
this is
music now.
here.
And bada bing, bada boom.
And that's what happened. September 27, we dropped it.
Whoa, hold on. What? Whoa. Oh, shuck it down.
That's your birthday, man.
That was your birthday? I knew that was going to be... No, August 27th.
Oh,
Sorry.
see, okay.
That's
I was
good.
about to say that.
Because it's going to be bad luck if you do. No, I'm just
Yeah, I'm like, damn it.
August 27, we recorded. October 15, it came out. And then I did another song. And then now I dropped Chambalera, which music video,
Man.
recording June 24th, 25th, 26th.
Awesome, man.
All right.
We want to give a special shout out to everybody logged in, everybody on our Instagram live, everybody, Hertz Media, Sylvia, Chicana Ross, Flower, Beth, Adriana, Gabby, Alex, Hector, then everybody on YouTube. Any questions, make sure you guys type it in. Don't expect me to fucking know it because I can't see it. I'm playing. So tell me.
I can shoot it. I'm gonna try to read it. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
so who plans the outfits, the choreography, the background visuals?
I mean, you got fire, you got dancers.
Who plays with the fire?
You know what? That was a surprise. I was kind of like, oh, I don't care about the fire. There's already so much going on. But it was still there. And shout out to DJ Chapito, who at my event, he controlled it and he put it
There
really
you
well.
go, DJ Chapito.
Now you're like, I've got fire.
Yeah, I got fire. And it's funny because my first song does say, Ponle fire.
Nice.
And like, they actually
Alright.
did.
Hell yeah.
Right there.
The roof is on fire.
But my like fashion and all that is all me. My choreographers, I found them and then they create the whole choreography because I'm not a dancer. I try to pick up a little bit on whatever I can.
Nice.
And then my graphics, my intro, that shout outs to J1 Productions. He did all that. He's amazing. Yeah, like all the graphics behind me when I perform and for my intro. And then the actual intro of my entire show, somebody from Mexico did it. but it is in Spanish. But they were amazing.
That's
too.
dope.
Shout out to them.
Yeah. Tigrillo, saludos.
Shout out to all my paisas getting it in, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's dope, man.
There it is.
Whatchamacallit,
Everybody has that.
Yeah.
I see that as like what kind of direction are you going with the music? I know you have the Hispanic look, but you also speak English, you know?
Right.
Is there anything specific? Like, are you doing
What genre are you
Yeah,
into? What do you want?
Well, you know-
what is your main?
because you could flip it because the way, you know?
Right. So I kind of really did. So I started, they wanted me like this whole like sexy vibe, reggaeton, Latin, urban. And that's how I started with No Me Digas No, which was my first song. Pegado 2. It was only Spanish. They wanted me only to do Spanish. But then after they gave me the okay to collaborate, and I did Pegao, and then that one I did English, Spanish. I did both languages
Why would
in
they
one.
stop you from English and Spanish? I mean, they know that, you know what I mean, you get better capital in both languages, so why would they?
I don't know, but I want to be like a listener, just
Right,
respect
right.
the fact and kind of get guided, because I do know that I need artist development, so I kind of just, but then they were
Okay.
cool about it, so then I did English, Spanish, and then Chambalera just went more like hip-hop, rap
That's
type.
what I was
That's what I
saying.
was trying to get at.
That's
Like,
what I was,
how did-
you looked at me like,
how
no,
did-
I'm looking at you like,
How
did
did it go to
you
that?
flipped
That's
it.
what he's trying to get at.
Because that's always been me. The 10 songs that I told you I wrote before was all hip-hop and rap.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Oh,
that's
okay,
really
okay,
like
okay,
me. Like that's how I get
So
down.
she has
you know?
this
Gotta get that.
like Mexican ranchera look, but then
Well,
hip hop,
she's
right?
like
Like, it's
hip-hop.
crazy.
Yeah, for sure. So
Is
that's
there
what-
anything specific you working on right now?
Right now I'm focused 100% on Chambalera because I feel like if I do too much music, like I lose track of like, you know what I mean, of the project, and I feel like I need to give Chambalera like 1,000%. So I'm gonna create. It's not a music video. It's a movie. Like what I'm gonna create. That's why I'm doing like 3 days of production and recording a whole day of like looking like I'm crossing the border with the mariachi behind me because the song has mariachi vibes. You know.
Okay.
And I really want to show like that little girl selling the tortas in the corner of my house. You know, I want to go back to those garages where I lived at, the alley, the East LA Pino type, and like
Nice.
and make it very empowering. I want to get like other chambaleras, girls that represent their own work, you know, hustle and come as they are. If you're a chef,
it is.
come in your chef suit.
Hey,
You know what I
see
mean?
the invitation right there. All the chambaleras out there.
Yes.
You know?
Yep. Make sure
Make
you
sure
put
you
up them
hit her up,
Mexican
go
flags.
follow
Make
her.
sure you throw up them fires and Mexican flags. You know, it's going down.
Yeah, for sure. So I want to right now just dedicate for a good, you know, how long it takes, you know, like 1,000% to Chambalera, the music video, the promotion, the, you know, everything. Yeah.
That's
Giving
awesome.
it
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
An open invite to show up to the shoot. That's
believe that.
Yeah, for sure.
Show up in whatever you work. Show up in
Exactly,
your uniform.
that's-
Show
Do we
up.
have the Chambalera on YouTube or anything?
Yeah, for sure.
It's going down like James Brown. We got our special
It's
request.
on all music
All the-
platforms.
Go.
All music platforms, guys. Amazon, Spotify, Apple Music, todas.
Man.
Pandora.
Woo woo.
Everywhere.
Thank you for that
Salute to
request.
all the chambaleras out there, man. Man,
Yes.
salute to you guys. Salute to you and them because
Thank you.
you know it's not a man's world. It's not a man's world.
Para
People
todas
make
mis
a man's
mujeres
world.
chambaleras.
There you go. Say
Del
that.
barrio pa' la cima.
Oh, wait a minute. Have you heard this?
Ya. Soy la chambalera. En las calles soy la mera mera. Soy la chambalera. Tengo mi dinero y siempre hago lo que sea. Soy la chambalera. En las calles soy la mera mera. Soy la chambalera. Tengo mi dinero y siempre hago lo que sea. Let me tell you what it was. Coming here to Cali. Immigrants living in a small garage. One time doing alley. Didn't have a choice, didn't have a voice, didn't have no choice. Didn't care about the voice. I care about the money. Didn't like to be broke, didn't like to be the joke. Yo quería triunfar, lograr, brindar. Niña decidida del este. La mejor cueste lo que cueste. Nadie me iba a parar, a atrapar, a tumbar. Y mira que muchos lo trataron, pero sabes que me la pelaron. Porque yo soy una reina. Cruzando fronteras me la peina. Soy la chambalera. En las calles soy la mera mera.
Soy la chambalera.
Tengo mi dinero, siempre hago lo que sea. Soy la chambalera. En las calles soy la mera mera. Soy la chambalera. ella. Quieres ver cómo me lo quito, cómo me excito. Para ti, para ella, para mí. Yeah. This is for you guys right here. Listen to this. Yo quiero pistear, pásalo, pásalo. Yo quiero fumar, dámelo, dámelo. Yo quiero pistear, pásalo, pásalo. Yo quiero fumar. Soy la chambalera, en las calles soy la mera mera. Soy la chambalera, tengo mi dinero y siempre hago lo que sea. Soy la chambalera, en las calles soy la mera mera. Soy la chambalera, tengo mi dinero y siempre hago lo que sea. Paz, paz, paz. ¿Quieres más? ¿Cuánto más? Porque siempre ando fully loaded. Tienes ganas, you should unload it. Mz.Lala gente promote. Todo lo que he vivido ha sido por el lado positivo. Yo brillo, por eso quieres ponerme el anillo. Yo te lo digo, solo dámelo, dámelo. Yo quiero pistear.
Páselo, páselo, yo quiero fumar.
Dámelo, yo quiero pistear. Pásalo,
Pásalo, yo quiero fumar.
soy la chambalera. En las calles soy la mera mera.
Well, it definitely
Soy la
go.
chambalera.
Definitely
Tengo
go.
mi dinero y siempre hago lo que sea.
You definitely gotta throw a lowrider in your video. You definitely gotta throw a lowrider in video somewhere.
So
Just dipping.
that was a little bit of like my conflict, like nothing against like I am, you know, I don't want to say I'm Chicana because I wasn't born here. I was born in Guadalajara, Jalisco, but
Okay.
I really feel like it's already so gangster, you know, because I'm
Did we too
from
much?
Mz.Lala,
Think
yeah.
about it. I mean, come on now. You can't come out or a lowrider passing by.
It's a
or
mindset.
something.
It's a mindset.
She wants a caballo.
I want a caballo, no.
No, I get that. I totally get that. I totally get the you want a border scene and stuff like that. I feel that.
Yeah.
But this has a lowrider type of little vibe. too,
Right.
like,
It does.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's already too much.
It's like
Right.
rolling by or
Like-
something, you know what I'm saying? Or
Yes.
you leaving at the end.
My Benzo is gonna come out on that,
Oh, yeah, definitely,
and the
that's for
private
sure.
jet on that one other scene for the boss.
There it
So,
is. She
you
got
know
it
what?
all
You know what?
figured out.
Forget the car.
Yeah.
Slash the car.
Overall,
She
y'all
said
heard
jet.
it, man. That was
She
fire,
said
man.
Private jet. Private jet and deletes the car scene.
And like,
You know what?
it's only gonna be like a
I'm
Rolls
not
Royce
gonna go
behind
right
it and like
now,
a
but
Lamborghini.
A jet's a jet. I'd rather roll a jet.
Oh, you can't go wrong with
Can't
that,
go wrong
man.
with a jet.
Hey, that's awesome, man. That came out dope. I can't wait to see the video. And that's just the pictures from your performance look lit. You know what I'm saying? It gravitates attention. Like, what the fuck's going on over here? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you actually did. Yeah, that performance that you just did. What was it? This weekend? Last weekend?
Yeah,
This
it's
weekend,
past
I think.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, I definitely gotta give you a salute. I mean, you know what? Let me get this out of my hand. You know, the way you started it, it was dope. It was dope. You know, you gave your praises to the Almighty, which is, you know what I mean? People don't understand that you always gotta have that. Because if you don't have that, you ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying?
You saw that.
That's dope.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
that's what he does. He's supposed to do that.
You know what I mean?
That's dope, man.
Awesome.
Dope full
But you
performance.
did,
man.
it was a full performance, though. It was.
So
you know what's so
nice.
crazy? I want to say something about that. Oh, it's gonna make me cry because God
Cry,
has been
cry,
there. Woo!
cry.
God is good, man. God is good.
Speak on it.
Blessing you and blessing you.
On Saturday was barely my 7th performance as an artist, but you know what? Before I even had my first performance, I had that vision that I had to come out and get on my knees on stage before performing.
Hey.
And I knew on Saturday that had to
was
be
it.
the day,
That was
and
it.
that's why I had to deliver.
And you did it. You did it. And
Amen.
Blessings.
That's
that
crazy.
was dope. That was dope. You know what I mean? You.
And we want to kind of, acknowledge that, man. So for people that want to get in this industry, man, and don't know the ups and downs, can you give them a word of advice? People that look up to you, people that just want to get in this game. The girls, guys, anybody.
Number one thing, you can't be tight with your own self. There's gonna be so much investment, not even just in money, like time. A lot of females that I worked with, they're so caught up in what am I gonna wear, how am I gonna look. Preparation is key. You gotta work on your vocals, on your show. You can't just come out and like Be like this, because then you're not really delivering as an artist. Artist is more than just dropping your song. Like, you gotta have a show, and I really want to inspire people to do that. You know, so just invest in yourself, girls. Like, don't be afraid to let go of that dollar and let go of that time. Like, it's just gonna just put you at a whole other level.
It's not just girls. I mean, in general.
Yeah,
in general.
amen.
But I mean,
Yeah.
she means like, you know what I mean, but she empowers the lady, which is dope.
Yes,
You know,
for
salute
sure.
But that really goes for everybody, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, that's for everybody. Actually, I've been seeing that more on men lately, but.
It's
No,
hard.
but you're doing the right thing.
They want to pay $800 for a beat. Come on, homie. Are you
Come
for
on.
real?
You know what? You guys can do that too, though. You guys could, you know what I mean? If y'all jump on beats and y'all start doing beats, y'all could name your own price too.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
And you know what's
That's your
funny?
time.
You're saying that because I really do want to build like this girl team, which it's going that route. You know what I
there
mean?
you go.
I-
Let them know.
I
Let 'em know.
really
Anybody
want
talented, make sure you go look for the homegirl.
Amen.
You know, she's gonna take care of you.
And speaking of that, man, and speaking of that, you got any shout outs and let people know where they can find you, man? Shout outs to anybody special? Or anybody directly?
Oh, like girls?
Not anybody, just shout outs to anybody, you know?
Well, actually, to all my ladies, like my purpose this year, my goal is to connect more with ladies. That's why before I get off stage, and everybody that was at my show you saw, I said, first of all, I took all the chambaleras at the club, I took them a free gift. All they had to do was go to my merch table, not buy anything, just Lala said to get my free gift. And I had like the cutest little thing for everybody. So I want to really connect more with my girls and remind them.
There you go.
That's
Who
awesome.
does that? See?
Yeah. And remind them, like,
Everybody does
ladies, do you love yourself and let's love each other, because that's the power right there, you know? So,
Facts.
That right there.
and like you said, it's not a man's world. Este mundo es de nosotras, ladies. So remember that.
That's dope, man. Tell everybody where they can find you, your music and everything.
So you guys can find my music on all music platforms. No Me Digas No, Pegao, and Chambalera. And follow me on all social media. I do TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram at Lala's VIP. And I also do YouTube on Arriba La Vida channel.
Ooh, you heard it here, man. This shit was a
yes.
dope interview, man.
Oh, and my merch. Can't forget. My merch,
oh,
my
wait,
book.
whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Here's
You
the
go down
merch pitch. Here we go.
The merch. Okay, so my first song, I do say Me Quito el Panty. So for the grown and sexy, I sell brand new panties or used ones for the grown and sexy. So make sure you guys go to my website, MzLalaVIP.com.
When you say use,
Yeah,
like,
used. Like,
put them on and
so
then-
this is what I do, and I'm not lying. Every time somebody has bought one, I do this. It's not fake. I put in a brand new one because I have my logo, and then I play one of my songs, No Me Digas No or Chambalera, and then I'll just dance to it, and then play
then
with
give
it
it-
a little bit here and there, and then shift and send.
There it
There it
is.
is.
Personal.
There
Yeah.
you go. There you go.
And I
So,
can send you a personal
make sure you
video
got those, too.
on that too.
So
It's
if
all
you,
on my
so
website.
if you get pink eye, you know where you got it from. I'm playing, man. Hey, shit was a dope interview. I want to thank you so much for coming
Yeah,
out,
thank
man.
you, guys.
Make sure you tap into Rowdoggs TV
Awesome
and anything you
vibe.
got going on. We support and keep up the
Appreciate
hard
you
work. And in case you don't know, now you know. Ain't no business like road dog business.